Hi, I'm your host, Ricky Booker. Welcome back to a brand new season in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers.
It's time to get on up and whip it up with them Breakfast Brothers. It's time to get on up and whip it up with them Breakfast Brothers. Yeah, it's time to get on up and stir it up. It's time to get on up, stir it up and whip it up. Yeah, it's time to get on up.
Welcome back to a brand new season in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers. I'm your host, Ricky Booker. There are so many things in the world that brings us together. Good food, little conversation does it every time. And in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers, we love feeding your soul. Today's guest is keeping the legacy of Crown's Barbecue of over 50 years alive. Owner of Crown's Barbecue Phase 1, the Power Couple. Let's give a warm welcome for Tammy and Bronsha. Hey, what's going on?
Hello, how you doing?
Man, I'm glad to have y'all on the show, get you away from the barbecue place for just a little bit. But I say this every time, guys, you gotta go check them out. Crown's Barbecue in Arlington. I just say the South Campus of TCC, the Tarrant County College. But in the time being, I just want to let y'all know, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about the legacy, we're gonna eat some food, we're gonna really do it. But in time being, we're gonna go back to see what Luscious has going on.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Luscious Barbie. You know I'm gonna come with the games, and I'm sitting at the table with Bronsha and Tammy. And I hope y'all ready to get into these games because it's here at Breakfast Brothers. We're going to have some fun, okay? But it's going to get a little competitive. And I want to see both of y'all go at it. Okay. So first, we are going to do the breakfast phonics. It's a scramble game. So 30 seconds on the clock. Can I get a timer? Anybody? All right. Not y'all, because that'll be cheating. 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, all right. Tell me how many words can you see in 30 seconds?
Pork chops, fried ribs,
Okay.
syrup,
Okay.
jelly,
Okay. And that's half toast.
peanut butter and jelly. Sorry. Okay.
Some toast.
French toast.
And French toast. Okay, Tammy. Wait, what?
By the time I was looking at it, she was good.
And that's time. You said something toast. Okay. So, all right, that was game number 1. Now, we know I'm rooting for you on this game because it's the whole restaurant is, if you're watching it, you don't know that Breakfast Brothers is actually themed Celebrity Brothers. Did y'all know that? And it's all over the restaurant, but you cannot look right now because 30 seconds is on the clock. Tammy, I'm gonna let you just sit back on this one. You got to get this game together, okay? You brothers with the brothers.
I got you.
30 seconds on the clock. How many brothers can you get for me?
I'll say 6.
All right, well, okay, well, let's go. 3, 2.
Osley brothers, the Manning brothers, the Breakfast brothers, the Wayne brothers,
Can I? Vanilla?
3, 2, 1.
I can't think of another one.
Okay, you got it far.
Casey and Ginger.
Casey and JoJo brothers?
I didn't know that.
Okay, let's do the card face. Casey and JoJo, y'all brothers. All right, well, we'll have to get them on the show to find out the answer to that. And until next time, let's go.
All right, we're here at the sit down with Bronsha and his beautiful wife, Tammy. And we're going to talk a little bit about Crown's Barbecue, man. I'm a regular there. I love the food. I've been going there, man, it's like I say, since you was in Ray J's. And a lot of people that live in that part of Arlington know what Ray J's is, and the small gas station. But I just want to know, getting started in the industry, let's talk a little bit about that, because I'm excited because this is a family trait from their grandmother, from a community in Arlington that they call Dalworth. Let's talk a little bit about that.
It's a
Grand Prairie?
Yeah, it's a city in Grand Prairie community, the Dalworth community. But my grandmother, she started the business 50 years ago. So it was her and my mom. They started out, serving the community, and, they had the business for over 50 years.
It's a long time to be serving food, so that means the food's good. People don't Restaurants don't stay open that long,
Right.
without having that staple. And 50 years, normally the city usually, it says Crown Barbecue now, and I'm gonna use the word Crown, but they use it as a historical land point. If that ever was a point that should have been that way, because it's 50 years in one spot.
Well, it was discussed, and there's certain things, it was certain family issues that stopped that from happening, whatever case may be. But my grandmother and my mom, they served the whole metroplex for so long, even to now, to like, just by them seeing that name, they familiar with Crown's Barbecue, because that was one of the reasons why I mirrored my business off of the original name.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about the legacy, but I'm gonna let y'all order some breakfast brothers now.
Okay.
Hey, how are y'all doing okay?
How you doing?
I'm gonna feed y'all soda today. What can I get y'all started to drink?
What would you like that?
Orange juice.
I tried orange juice also.
And then to eat?
I would like the chicken and red velvet waffle.
Yeah, man, pizza.
And I'll try the wings and the red velvet waffle. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but while she's getting that food prepared for y'all, man, I want to talk a little bit more about the Crown legacy and where it is. But, I ask people always the same question, because everybody got to overcome some obstacles when it come to business. What were some of the things that you went through? You said a little bit early on about some of the things happening about Crown Barbecue not being able to get the landmark position. So what's some more obstacles that you occurred so far?
Well, I mean, just by being a black entrepreneur, as far as with the city of Arlington, we had problems with shutdowns, I would say it's been a challenge. I kind of got...
Yeah, this is what we're going to do, because a lot of times when, you have Miss Tammy here with you too. So sometimes when you have a duo somewhat that you guys have, you kept your grandmother's legacy going. Sometimes thought process when in business, we have to have our significant other. So I'm going to ask you that question, Tammy, because, what were some of the obstacles that you and Bronsha had to overcome when it come to moving forward?
I think definitely the transition from closing down at the gas station and moving to the new spot. It took a little bit longer than we thought, and so now we're having to replan our business. So we're having to let customers know that, hey, we moved down the street, because we've lost a little bit of that business during the move.
Right, and the one thing about it is, like I said, I've been eating at your restaurant for a couple of years, and the food is good. The problem ain't always that. When you got good food, the problem is sometimes is the know-how of getting the people there, and you're right. So, with the social media world, some of the things that I always tell everybody to input in your business, because it's free advertisement. And I had to learn it. I'm old school, man, sitting down doing some of the things that my kids had to show me. Somewhat setting up a TikTok, setting up an Instagram, setting up a Facebook, setting up these things to where you can just control by just sitting at home with your fingers from your phone. Our computers is in our hand, in our pocket at all times. So people knowing about y'all's food and these foodies and these influences, when these Keith Lees come to town and Mr. Chime Time, everything being an uproar. Our culture when it comes to eating has changed that plan to where good, bad, and indifferent, people got to know about it. And what's some of your plans moving forward when it comes to people knowing about Crown Barbecue?
Well, definitely, you already touched on it. So we definitely are making TikTok videos. We have a new item on the menu that's really hot. It's the Granado. So it's our loaded baked potato, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yes.
But it's with brisket, ribs, chicken, and sauces. It's humongous. And so we're taking that and we're making different videos about it for marketing. But we're also gearing up for a community event at the restaurant where we want to bring in fun and games and just entertainment, because we want to take what his grandmother built and we want to give it back to the community. We want to make it a community event, and just in the next few months we're going to do that.
It's in a perfect spot for a community event, because the parking lot, have a lot of parking. And the big parking and the areas in that'd be perfect is on the end cap. And the one thing that I commend you every time I come in there, I see people don't understand this. In our culture, in our background, the food that we love to eat is usually in areas and in places to where they're holding the walls. So we love the food. We ain't caring about what it look like. But now we in a world to where everything's on camera. People taking a picture of the plate, people taking a picture of the inside. People is even in the bathroom taking pictures. So you had spent the time coming from the gas station to where you are now, to where the decor and the build out looks amazing. For a barbecue spot, and it's black owned. And like I said, it's comfortability of it is good, it's laid out right, and the food's good. We gonna get some people over there. Right. People start saying that, man. You know, like I tell you, I surprised you.
Yeah, you really did.
Just from the conversation, that's how I get the guests on my shows, is depending on my day to day and where I'm going every day and what comes out by around the conversation. Because like I said, I've been coming to eat there for a while. Never mentioned to you about no TV show, none of that.
And I just want to tell you, like, I really salute you for doing this and taking this time out to do this, because you really didn't have to. But on the flip side, I know that you enjoy, you know, eating on whatever. But, you know, I just want to personally tell you that this interview really means something to me, because I know that you don't have to do this. You know, you don't have to do this.
But I was led to do it.
But you was led to do it. But at the same time, like, you are an inspiration for me, what I do on a day-to-day basis, and I salute you.
I appreciate that, man. It's because a lot of times I do things just because, just like I tell y'all this quick story, I know I'm off cue, but my granddaughter, you know, I got 9 grandkids. My granddaughter texted me today and told me, oh, there go the food, told me she loved me and she was just checking on me. And I was like, oh man, I appreciate that. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting on the next text, because normally the next text like, I need, but she never did that. And I'm like, wow. So sometimes, even me, I think I'm Superman sometimes, but sometimes I need to be checked on. Sometimes I need to be told that they love me and I appreciate, because you know I'm always going around acting like Superman, so I get it. And when I see that and I know the story and I see you got the pictures of your grandmother and the old spots on the wall, man, viewers, you got to go check it out. We're gonna let Bronsha and Tammy tell you how to get in touch and where it's located, but you got to go check the food out, the cozy spot, the atmosphere is wonderful. And just, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all first bite in, and then we're gonna go to this next question.
I'm gonna try the shrimp and grits. This is on the house today, so yes, it's one of my favorites.
Yes. He passed me the surf. How I know you've eaten the Arlington location before, but is this what y'all get, or y'all get something different?
Well, this is my favorite. I get this every time.
This is different for me.
Okay.
I normally get the catfish. So.
All right. Tanetta, you bring her a knife? All right. But it just being married in the business, how is it dynamic when it comes to day-to-day operations? I just ask you, Tammy, how is it the day-to-day operations being married? Something, because so in where y'all at now these days, sometimes it can get frustrating. Cook all that food. Now I'm in the restaurant business, I understand. Cook all that food, get it prepared, and that many people ain't coming back. Sometimes us as individuals being married, it's hard to balance that. They get frustrated. So how do y'all balance that, being married and going through some of the obstacles that y'all going through and y'all gonna go through more?
Definitely our faith. I would say that we definitely pray a lot and give all the glory to God, because without Him, we would probably have more arguments and more your perspective has to be different on things. You can't. I always try to be an encouragement for him. So I want to be his cheerleader, even when I know it looks a little challenging. So I try to be a good support system.
We need that. As men, we need it. Whether it's an individual, your wife, your partner, or your girlfriend. We need that on both sides of the fence. And the power of that, you can't change that, especially then you have God involved in it too. So I'm gonna ask you this. Okay. What can you say, things that stand out about your brand?
I would say since day one, I always cook with passion, because it's something that I enjoy doing. Learning that from my grandmother and my mother, for being in business for so long as they was. I always mirror myself off of how they interact with customers, or how much love they put into each dish that they prepared on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So I try to do basically the same.
And I noticed that when I come in, it's like I always mention the gas station. From the gas station to everybody that came in that gas station when I was waiting on my ribs, knew you and knew about your food, whatever culture they was. They loved you, how you approached them. Even if you was outside in the pit, they pulling up, hey, you know, like good old boy things you just got. And just sitting here talking about the business now, I can tell you getting emotional right now about it. I can tell the energy from it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It get me in a weak spot sometimes because like ever since I had my business, they never got to actually see me progress to the level that I'm at now. And I wish that that they do see it. You know why I said that? Because you ain't giving up. So the energy and their spirit, it gets hard, but you don't give up. Cause I put this way, and we spoke on this before. My dream and partner told me this before. He told me, big bro, you make this look easy. I said, it's not easy. And he said this before a quote that he talked about Michael Jordan. I just laughing to Dame, our corporate trainer the other day. Every time he come, he's originally from Chicago. Every time he come around, he got Chicago Bulls stuff on. I said, man, why do you keep wearing that stuff? He said, man, this is my team. I said, your team? He said, what you know about Chicago? I said, I'm going to tell you what I know about Chicago. When Michael Jordan got drafted to Chicago, I learned who Chicago was then. And I kept up with Chicago because Michael Jordan, I was a fan of Michael Jordan just like everybody else. And when he left, you don't hear nothing else about Chicago. Except Keith, Michael Jordan.
Chief Keef and Lil Durk.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, back to the point, Crown Barbecue is 40, 50 years in you.
Right.
It's in your DNA. You can tell where the food tastes. You can tell where you move around with that pit. You can tell where you when you go look at the decor, it's family. Right. That energy came from them, so they still watching you.
I appreciate it.
It just ain't in the presence of giving you that confidence. But whenever, how people always say, back in the day when I'm telling my age now, when they had the Looney Tunes cartoons, they had the devil on this shoulder and they had the angel on this shoulder. Well, the devil wanted to do all the devil was doing was sticking you right high, and the angel was just sitting there going, right. Because you can take whichever direction you want to take. Right. The devil gonna be your cheerleader all day long. The angel's just waiting for you to take the direction and quit looking in the rearview mirror.
I got you.
And you doing that, man, and that's what led me to do that and have Luscious come over, do the food and do a review. And we got lots more going on, and that place finna pop, because once people try the food, it's gonna be on and popping. But let's do this. I want to talk more, but let's talk about, tell people where they can find y'all address, how they can keep in touch with y'all, and do all that.
You can find us at 6401 New York Avenue, Arlington, Texas. We're right across the street from TCC. Come out and check us out.
And I could say this, they're pretty much on the campus of TCC, the South Campus College. And you have a phone number they can call to?
Yes, 817-200-6832 or 682-271-7000.
Everyone, I enjoyed having you on the show, Miss Tammy, Bronsha. These people are wonderful. Crown Barbecue, you got to check it out. Amazing food. Join us each and every Saturday at 10:30, Houston, Oklahoma City, and right here in Dallas. I'm your host, Ricky Booker. See you guys next week.
Today's guests had our jumbo shrimp and savory grits and our crispy chicken and sweet red velvet waffle. You can enjoy any of these items at any of our locations.
Wow, the one and only iconic red velvet waffle with mouth-watering syrup and wonderful tasting ingredients. Only here at Breakfast Brothers, where we feed your soul.
Luscious Barbie. I'm here at Breakfast Brothers Camp Wisdom location, and you know I gotta find out what do the customers think about the food. Well, let's just go find out. All right, so I'm here and I see some delicious food on the table if you could smell what I'm smelling. But we're gonna find out who I'm here with and what did he get? I'm here with.
My name is Kenny.
Hey Kenny, what you get today?
I'm getting the shrimp and grits.
Okay, how you like it?
Well, honestly, it's really about the best shrimp and grits I ever had. You know, and I'm being honest. I go to a restaurant, usually I find one item at a specific restaurant, and for this particular restaurant, it's the shrimp and grits. They're the best bar none.
All right, well, you heard it first right here from Kenny. The shrimp and grits is the best at Breakfast Brothers. It's hard to leave without a to-go bag, but I'm going to let her tell you what she got today.
I had catfish and pancakes and greens.
And what did you think about the food?
It was wonderful. This is probably our 4th or 5th time here.
Okay. Well, we welcome you to keep coming back.
The food was excellent.
Was it excellent?
Very good.
What did you get?
Eggs, bacon, and waffle.
Eggs, bacon, and waffles. You got the regular waffle or you got the red velvet waffle?
Red velvet.
Oh. It's something about that red velvet waffle that you can't resist. All right, we had another table, and you already know Breakfast Brothers is a family environment, so you see the baby, okay? And you can mix it up at the Breakfast Brothers. I see a little bit of everything on the table, but we're gonna find out who we here with and what did you get?
Okay, my name is Amber, and this is Riley. We have the catfish and just about everything else. Everything is really good.
How did you find out about Breakfast Brothers?
We've actually been here before. We heard about it from a family friend, and we just enjoyed it, so we decided to come back.
Nice. Well, family, friends, everybody that is recommending Breakfast Brothers, we love it. Look at the baby. And now you see what Breakfast Brothers is all about. Until next time, let's go.
Hi, I'm Ricky Booker with Breakfast Brothers, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how we started. In 2017, we actually had a nightclub that didn't have a kitchen, so we wanted to start serving food for the patrons that was actually coming. So we bought a little black trailer and stationed it behind our entertainment club. And it used to be times that we would open up at 9 p.m. and it wouldn't close down till 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we just ran out of food until the sun came up. No AC, leaked when it rained, hot in the summer, and then we closed all the doors and windows and opened up the fryers for the heat during the wintertime. So Breakfast Brothers came a long way since 2017. And that was the original Breakfast Brothers in the little black shack. Now in the present day, we actually have 2 locations and a new concept, takeout to go order only, and also our 4th location is getting ready to open in Houston, Texas. But the one thing that we wanted to do to keep paying homage to where we came from when it rained and leaked, when it was hot, and when in wintertime we were cold, we pay homage by each location that we build our brick and mortar, we put a piece of the little black shack right on every front counter. So when you come inside the restaurants, you'll see element of the little black shack. Now in the future of the Breakfast Brothers, we're wanting to open up and franchise in other locations and join a city near you. Come join our team, the Breakfast Brothers.
Wow, The one and only iconic red velvet waffle with mouth-watering syrup and wonderful tasting ingredients. Only here at Breakfast Brothers, where we feed your soul.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Luscious Barbie. I'm here at Breakfast Brothers, Camp Wisdom location, and you know I gotta find out, what do the customers think about the food? Well, let's just go find out. All right, so I'm here and I see some delicious food on the table if you can smell what I'm smelling. But we're gonna find out who I'm here with and what did he get? I'm here with.
My name is Kenny.
Hey Kenny, what you get today?
I'm getting the shrimp and grits.
Okay, how you like it?
Well, honestly, it's really about the best shrimp and grits I ever had. You know, and I'm being honest. I go to a restaurant, usually I find one item at a specific restaurant, and for this particular restaurant, it's the shrimp and grits. They're the best bar none.
All right, well, you heard it first right here from Kenny. The shrimp and grits is the best at Breakfast Brothers. It's hard to leave without a to-go bag, but I'm going to let her tell you what she got today.
I had catfish and pancakes and greens.
And what did you think about the food?
It was wonderful. This is probably our 4th or 5th time here.
Okay. Well, we welcome you to keep coming back.
The food was excellent.
Was it excellent?
Very good.
What did you get?
Eggs, bacon, and waffle.
Eggs, bacon, and waffles. You got the regular waffle or you got the red velvet waffle?
Red velvet.
Oh. It's something about that red velvet waffle that you can't resist. All right, we had another table, and you already know Breakfast Brothers is a family environment, so you see the baby, okay? And you can mix it up at the Breakfast Brothers. I see a little bit of everything on the table, but we're gonna find out who we here with and what did you get?
Okay, my name is Amber and this is Riley. We have the catfish and just about everything else. Everything is really good.
How did you find out about Breakfast Brothers?
We've actually been here before. We heard about it from a family friend and we just enjoyed it, so we decided to come back.
Nice. Well, family, friends, everybody that is recommending Breakfast Brothers, we love it. Look at the baby. And now you see what Breakfast Brothers is all about. Until next time, let's go.
Wow, the one and only iconic red velvet waffle with mouth-watering syrup and wonderful tasting ingredients. Only here at Breakfast Brothers, where we feed your soul.